Hey guys, Vietnam here again. I have a battle for you today. It is a Smogan showdown. It is showdown. It is an OU, and let's get this going. So, so I'm on the right side, and he's on the left. I have I lead off with my Landorus terrain, whatever the Africa's name. Uh, and I set up Self Rocks because I think that him Self Rocks because I kind of wanted to have. I wanted that both of us were gonna have to Rapid Spin, and I can use that to get into the Pokemon I want to take out this elephant. So I switch out into my Gastrodon, which I knew I could wall pretty well. I know he was gonna go for the Rapid Spin, get rid of the rocks. That was pretty obvious. I didn't have any spin blockers, so why not? And from there, I was going to. I think I go for the Ice Beam, or do I just go for the Toxic? Yeah, I just go straight for the Toxic, even though I remember predicting that he was gonna go into his Umbreon, which I was fine with. Gastrodon getting poisoned isn't the best, but now I can take this initiative once again to go into a Pokemon to take out this thing, because I know he's gonna go for the Heal Bell. So I go on to Haxorus, knowing I have the superpower, and seeing that he has no, no steel types, I'm pretty sure I can sweep with Haxorus, like nothing that can wall me very well. He goes for Toxic. I do have the Lumberry, so I'm fine. I'm gonna go for, I was like, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go for another one, and he's gonna go for Toxic once again, and then I think from there I just smack him in the face with a superpower. Because these things don't die. Maybe because I kill him +1. I know I'm a Haxorus Adamant, and I don't know. But from here, I know I kind of wanted to keep Haxorus, so I switched back out into my Landorus. Kind of not wanting to. I kind of wanted to go back into Gastro, knowing I wall him perfectly. But it goes for Ice Shard, and since I am max defense, max health, not like max, but like pretty much max everything. And bulky, I have some speed investment, so I can outspeed the Breloom and stuff like that. But I set up Stuff Rocks again, because I want that initiative to switch out into whoever I want, because I know he's going to go for the Rapid Spin. So I go for the U-turn. I think I go right back out into Gastro, knowing I can Toxic anything on his team once again. And so, yeah, so he goes for the Rapid Spin and gets rid of it, and then I throw out another Toxic, because, like I said, if he stays in, he gets Toxic. If he doesn't, something else on his team gets Toxic, and I could care less. So he goes out into his Ice, and this thing surprised me. So I'm gonna kind of speed up this part, because from what I do, so I switch back out into my Chansey, not knowing what he's doing, if he's just a straight up special attacker, but he curses, and I'm like, shit. Because this thing is gonna be so freaking bulky, so I keep sizing tossing, because I noticed that he had leftovers, so I didn't think he had any. He had no type of recovery besides leftovers, so I'm gonna speed up this part a little bit. I just keep sizing, tossing, and he goes for the rest. So, and he has leftovers, so he's just a complete stall. I'm not sure he is Toxic, but I switch out into my Gastro at this point in time, to lower his attack. But of course, he's Clear Body. For once, so you turn out, go out into my Gastro, which at this point I thought would be the best thing to take on this Gastrodon. I mean, I'm taking on this, so I'm gonna throw Earth Powers his way, kind of hoping for a crit or a special defense drop. But at this point, I know Gastro is probably the one Pokemon to take on this thing and be fine with it. So I'm gonna throw another Toxic on it, and I should probably have switched out so I can keep Gastro alive with Toxic at a good amount of health. But I didn't, so we're just gonna kind of sit here. I'll cover up. And he keeps cursing up. I can't go any faster than what it is, so just kind of stick with me. Right now I'm kind of freaking out because I have no roar or anything. I'm trying to kind of predict when he's gonna go for the next rest, so then I can go out into something and start setting up. Like I think a +2 hack. If I go into Haxorus, actually I'd probably go into but I get the crit here, which matters completely, because without that crit, I would have not. I don't think I would have gotten swept, but it would have been a lot more damaging to my team. So I just go out into Jolteon just to revenge kill this guy, because he's at 4%. The crit brought him up, and Toxic brought him down low enough. I go back out into my Chansey, because nothing on this team really wants to fight this Chansey, honestly. So he goes for a Rain Dance. I knew that he was probably going to do that, or a Dragon Dance. And either way, I want to get a paralyzation on it. He goes for the Waterfall. I can just sit here. I'm just gonna kind of softball stall him maybe until he gets a Parahax or he switches out, because he's hurt. He's killing himself with Life Orb. So why do I need to do it? Again, I just switch out. I sit in here and I paralyze this thing just because it is a choice scarf variant. It is a nasty plot, which I'm fine with. I know I could just sit here and just throw seismic tosses. He goes for another one, smacking me with another seismic toss. He hits me, I think, this turn with a try attack. I do survive. I am 25%. So I go for the soft boil again, kind of just crit, hoping for the again paralysis, but he freezes me this turn. I'm like, crap. Kind of would have been nice because then I would have had I could have got him down one more. But again, he's in revengeful range with the Jochion, which I did, and he predicts this goes out into his Elefunk, which I was like, whatever. I still have Landorus. I can intimidate him, bring him down. I can be fine with it. So going to Landorus, I should have survived this hit, but of course, you know what? He crits me next time with his Icicle. I got ahead of myself. He crits me with that. Does matter. I would have survived. It actually matters a lot because at this point in time, he goes for another Ice Shard. I go for a Dark. It doesn't like it would have been nice to get some extra damage on this thing because at this point he switches out into his own for Death. I go for the Tailwind because LOL, I'm cool, and I kill his Mexapick, so he goes out into his thing. This thing is, oh god, he crits me with that. Don't know if it mattered. Really annoying. I think this is a choice banded set because it's doing a lot. I survived that. I go for the and then it's Life Orb. I'm stupid. So I just kick it out with an Earthquake, brings me down to Haxorus at Toxic. I know he's gonna kill me, but I know I have Jolteon. So at this point in time, I have either Hidden Power. I have either Hidden Power Ice. I go for the Hidden Power Ice. I could have went for Shadow Ball. I'm not sure, but because I know it is neutral on this thing. And I kill it, brings him 2%! Oh, and he hits me in the face with a Draco, which was kind of risky. I would have went for the Waterfall, not risking my miss with the Draco. But then he kills himself because of Life Orb damage. What? What? Oh, hi, Pat. Come in. So yes, we have a tie. And, guys, thanks for watching and all that fun stuff. Subscribe and all that. And have a good day.